You might have seen a YouTube video with Unreal Engine 5 written in the title, with millions of views, and people usually suggesting that if they run this on their PC, it will catch on fire, usually implying that it's too intense for their PC to run and they might not have resources to have a good experience running Unreal Engine 5. But is it possible to get this experience on your Steam Deck? And can it be done in a way that is actually enjoyable? If you didn't catch the switcheroo I did, let me put them side by side and slow it down so you can see what I'm talking about. Both of these are running on the exactly same system, yet one of them is a vastly superior experience than the other. Now, Unreal Engine 5 has pretty similar library setup across the games, meaning installing this mod or as a developer implementing this as a developer is going to be pretty similar across the games or across Unreal Engine 5 games. So the way you install this mod in this game is going to be pretty similar to installing it in any other Unreal Engine 5 game. And again, it's a simple drag and drop, and I'm gonna have installation guide at the end of this video. The timestamps will be on the screen. But this is the first UE5 game that I tried, and the mod works perfectly. There's no UI ghosting, there's no image ghosting, there's no, the double image that you see. You might have seen this mod running in Cyberpunk, and you see like the car moving around has like a double image happening, and the UI is jumping around, so you don't see any of that in this game. It's a perfect implementation. The pixelation that you might be seeing around the image is probably because of the upscaler, the FSR 2 upscaler that is mixed with the frame generation which is required. You cannot just enable frame generation, you need to use FSR 2 plus FSR 3, meaning the upscaler has to run for frame generation, at least as of now. But the pixelation that you might be seeing around the character is because of the upscaler and not because of the frame generation mod. Here are the settings that I'm using in game. DLSS is on, meaning the FSR replacing DLSS mod. Frame generation is on. Everything is set to low except for texture quality because I have disabled texture streaming via editing the engine.ini file of the game. Again, it's an Unreal Engine game, so you can make changes in the engine.ini file for more settings. Texture streaming disables loading textures on the fly in memory, which improves like stuttering, and that's why I set texture quality to ultra, because texture streaming is disabled. There's no swapping of textures happening. So I'll have my engine.ini and other config file as well linked in the description if you are interested. Now, if you do go into more intense regions, there are FPS drops. You're not going to get 60 FPS all the way, all the time. And later in this video, you will see that FPS drops even to mid 40s, meaning the real FPS is around in 20s, and with frame generation, we are in mid 40s. So the real FPS is always half of what you're seeing here, and we definitely want a locked 30 at least on real FPS, and then with frame generation we want 60. But it's not ideal if your real FPS is going below 30, and it definitely feels a bit choppy if the base FPS needs to be 30, I would say. So I guess I'm done with the talking part of this video. You can go a bit ahead and check the more intense regions of the game. FPS does dip into mid 40s, meaning yeah, the base FPS is in 20s, and definitely not ideal, but that is what we have. That is the best we can have. And if you found this video cool, you can definitely hit the subscribe button on this channel. I think I have less than 10 subscribers. A few more videos and I think I will be competing against Mr. Beast. So yeah, hit the subscribe button, and I think I'm gonna stop talking now and you can watch as much of the video as you want. Goodbye. Now for this one, I'm using the 0.75 beta version of the files, the same one that I used for The Witcher 3. The 0.76 is out as well, but I haven't copied it to my Steam Deck yet. I think that version will work as well, but I haven't tried it yet. So open your local files, LOTF2, binaries, Win64, and here you are going to drop all the files. So FSR version 2.2 files, all of them copy and paste here. I have already copied the files, so I'm not gonna overwrite them. And do the same for the fake GPU file as well. So yeah, that is it for the installation. I hope you enjoyed this video and you can subscribe to this channel if you found this video helpful.